Welcome to Land Review Live. Today, we're looking at 1,084 acres for $9.45 million in Texas, and we have 30 minutes on the clock to decide whether it's a good buy or not. So, Erica, let's get into it.
All right. So this looks like it might have a structure on it.
Well, it does say six beds and 7 baths, Erica.
Should we look at where we are first?
We're not looking at the photos. I thought we usually look at photos.
Okay. Well, sometimes we like to know where we are, right?
It's water? Well, I think we should look at photos and then check where we are.
There's a pond.
Wait, so the river body, that was a river, water body?
There might be multiple because there's this, which looks like a pond. And then this looks like a river.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could check where we are now.
Power lines?
Power lines running through the property. You want to check where we are?
Oh,
Satellite?
yeah, here we are. There is a lot of...
Yeah.
It's like a
There's
marsh.
a lot going on. Yeah. Let's see where we are.
There's a river.
Oh, this is not showing the labels. All right. So we are outside Fort Worth?
Mm-hmm. Central Texas.
Fort Worth is the
Dallas,
closest
Fort Worth.
one. Huh?
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Where's Dallas?
It's part of their sort of twin cities.
Like Minneapolis and St. Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is. So it's Palo Pinto? Palo Pinto?
Palo Pinto.
Palo Pinto? How far is it? Let me find out. Juniper, how far is Palo Pinto from Fort Worth in Texas?
It's about 60 miles west of Fort Worth, give or take. So you're looking at roughly a little over an hour's drive. Short and sweet.
Okay, so 1 hour. These are nice photos.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job. Ooh, turkey?
Turkey. Goats.
Goats? Oh, that's a bighorn sheep? Is that bighorn sheep?
Look like it.
No?
Yeah,
You don't
different
know?
kinds of...
Oh, so there's a main structure and then there are ancillary structures.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Yeah. Looks nice.
This Zillow should allow labels
Yeah.
for photos, right?
They
That'll make
should.
it easier. That is very Texas interior, right?
Yeah. It's nice.
Was it like redone, refurnished?
Is this like a series of cabins? Sort of Airbnb kind of thing?
I don't know. Let's see. Let us see. So hardwood trees, water stock tanks. Water stock tanks. Is that like rainwater? Water stock
I think
tanks.
like water's holding
But why would you hold water?
for livestock.
Oh, I see. I was like, if you have well or if you have connected to water main, why would you need tanks? So where is it sourced from? Why do you need tanks? It must be rainwater then.
We'll see what they say. Let's see.
Okay. What are the other tags? Breathtaking landscape, high fenced portion.
Mm-hmm.
Why? So the cattle doesn't go away.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't look like they had cattle from the photos.
Or the sheep doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Cattle, when you say cattle, what does that include?
Cows.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
What if they're like cows plus another animal?
Livestock. That's what you call it. I think.
Oh, you're not sure?
I'm a city
Juniper,
dweller.
when someone says there's cattle, what kind of animals does that include?
Well, when someone says cattle, they're basically talking about a group of large domesticated animals like cows, bulls, and steers that are raised for meat or dairy. In other words, It's the whole cow family. So, yep, moving right along.
What about when someone says livestock? What does that entail?
So when someone says livestock, they're basically opening the barn doors a bit wider. Livestock can include cattle, but it also covers other farm animals like sheep, pigs, goats, and sometimes even chickens or other poultry. Basically, it's the whole farm animal crew. So it's not just the mooers, but the oinkers, barters, and cluckers too.
So are those the only two terms to describe animals on a homestead property?
Not at all. There are a bunch of other terms folks use depending on the animals and the setup. For example, you might hear poultry if someone's talking specifically about chickens, turkeys, or ducks. If they've got horses, they might talk about their equine stock. And if it's a mix of different farm animals, you might just hear farm animals or homestead animals. Basically, it's a whole barnyard of terms to pick from.
Okay. So cattle is just cows and buffaloes, maybe? Or the whole cow family? Or just cows?
Usually it's just cows, but
Okay. Livestock is cattle plus other animals, right? So those are the commonly used, and poultry means chicken plus.
like the birds, the
Okay.
domestic birds.
Okay. All right. Now that we have our terms defined,
So it's saying a recreational and waterfront hunting ranch, turnkey.
legacy ranch, turnkey, turnkey ranch, as in like you don't have to put anything; you just show up. Everything is right outside the box. Waterfront luxury family accommodations, abundant native and exotic wildlife. What's exotic? Oh, is that the bighorn sheep?
Yeah.
What
That's
are
like-
they? I thought they're native. Aren't they native from Nevada, or is it Texas as well?
They're in Arizona, Nevada, I think Colorado,
Juniper, bighorn sheep. Where are they
they're-
located
yeah.
natively?
in Texas.
Bighorn sheep are pretty much the mountain royalty of North America. They're native to the Rocky Mountains and areas of the western United States, including states like Colorado, as well as parts of Canada and northern Mexico. So if you're in those rugged, high altitude areas, that's their stomping or maybe headbutting ground.
What about Texas?
In Texas, you can find bighorn sheep too, but they're more of a reintroduced crowd. Texas actually brought them back into certain rugged areas like the mountains of West Texas. So you'll see them hanging around places like the Big Bend region and parts of the Trans-Pecos. Basically, Texas gave them a bit of a comeback tour in the Lone Star State.
Thoughts? That was your understanding?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Oh, they are saying short-term rental. Is that saying, is it being used as a short-term rental, or you can use it as a
I
short-term
think
rental?
that's what they're saying. You can
Okay,
use
you
it.
could use it as a personal hunting oasis, executive hunting retreat, development area, and or an attractive short-term rental. So why don't they do it? Or maybe they are doing some of it.
Maybe.
Okay. I think it would be easy to sell if they actively were doing it, and they'll say, well, this is the income we're bringing in,
Yeah.
right? Okay, where are we? This is the wall of text.
Yeah, that's a lot of wow. Directions, focal points. Inside the high fenced area, there are 7 water stock tanks and a variety of seasonal.
Although we shouldn't be
That's-
complaining about more description. Usually
Yeah.
there's not
Yeah.
enough description. So that's good that is. It's just that it doesn't allow like paragraphs, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it does, they just copy pasted it.
I don't think it allows it.
I've seen paras before,
Yeah,
no?
maybe.
The area is home to elk, red deer.
Axis, fallow deer, black buck, oryx.
In the area, not on the property.
Yeah, they're saying area.
Okay. Their feeders, blinds, will convey with the sale. The seller has
All
been...
animals as well will convey with the sale.
But how can you convey animals? Animals,
The domestic
part.
animals, I'm assuming.
are they... How do you convey animals that come with the property? Because animals are considered property?
Yeah,
Is that how it
farm
works?
animals are property.
Juniper, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so when it comes to conveying animals with the property, you're basically treating them as part of the property's assets. Legally, livestock or other farm animals are considered personal property. So if you're selling a homestead and the animals are part of the deal, you typically include them in the sale agreement, just like any other item of personal property. So yeah, it's kind of like saying this farm comes with a side of sheep.
Does that go in the deed, or is it just stays in the purchase and sale agreement?
Yeah, great question. Typically, it's not something you put in the deed itself. The deed is really just for the transfer of the real estate, the land
that
and the
makes
fixtures
sense.
on it.
Okay.
The animals, since they're considered personal property, would just be included in the purchase
What
and
else
sale
did you
agreement
find?
or a bill of sale. So you'd handle it in the paperwork that goes along with the property sale rather than in the deed itself. So all those chickens, sheep, or cows are just part of the sale agreement package, not the deed.
Okay, so the seller has been approached to sell individual hunts to consider hunting.
Seller has been approached to sell individual hunts. What does that mean?
As
And
in
has-
people who want to hunt on the property.
What does individual hunts mean?
Like someone who wants to go for
Oh,
Like
like
one
a
day,
one-time
yeah.
hunt. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it
there
was
are-
not immediately clear to me. Was it immediately clear to you?
yeah.
It didn't seem very confident in your answer either.
There are
Wait, can you go back? What did it say after that?
and it's been asked to
Consider a hunting.
I think there's something missing here.
Consider a hunting in Palo Pinto Lake. What?
Yeah, I don't.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
So there's fish in the waters.
They probably just copy pasted it and then they thought, well, it's a long text, no one's gonna read it.
Yeah.
But we're reading it live because we're land critics.
So the total fence portion is 1,000 acres. There's a 100-acre soft release pen.
Soft release pen.
Has these gates open so the native and exotic animals are also using the natural habitat.
Soft release pen.
I assume that's the pens where
Juniper.
there's
What does it mean when someone says soft release pen?
So a soft release pen is basically a kind of halfway house for animals being reintroduced into the wild or a new environment. It's like a transition pen where animals can get used to their new surroundings gradually.
Oh, they come
Instead of
in
just
and-
opening the door and saying,
I see.
good luck out there. The animals get a sort of gentle acclimation period. They can see, hear, and smell their new environment from the safety of the pen before they're fully released. So it's a nice, gentle way to help them adjust without too much shock.
So if they can easily get out, why would they come back?
Well, the idea is that the soft release pen is kind of like a safety net. When animals are first let out, they know that the pen is a familiar and safe place. So if they feel stressed, they can come back to it for food or shelter. Over time, as they get more comfortable with the new environment, they naturally start venturing out more and relying less on the pen. So it's not that the pen holds them forever, but it's a bit of a comfort zone they can return to until they feel fully at home in the wild. It's all about giving them that gradual transition.
Also, you want them to go out. You don't want to contain them.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't that bad for the property?
well, the whole property is fenced.
Oh,
As
as in like there's a soft pen within the
Yeah.
property. Oh, I
okay.
see.
So there are 4 custom crafted Ulrich cabins built in 2020, fully furnished.
Oh, it's a
can host
COVID play.
Yeah. Can,
So they're like, oh, a lot of people are gonna want to, right?
yeah.
Move to a property like this.
There's also a 2,000 square foot entertainment lodge.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, like that's how they're saying a corporate retreat.
Yeah.
So
All-
it is an investment play then, right?
Yeah. Could be. All rural water has been routed to a single location near the cabins and lodge. Each has its own independent shutoff valve. Electric and septic are already in place. There's storage buildings, shooting lane.
Shooting lane. Interesting. Power lines.
And
So the
here-
power lines cut through the property. We saw some, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see more.
And
Luxury living.
Yeah.
Unparalleled experience.
They're giving some history. Sheriff Jim Owens killed 2 horse thieves on the ranch.
Outlaw graves are located. Oh. Oh, this is the history they're giving.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's interesting. Like if
Yeah.
they just say there are graves on the lot, there'll be like a negative
Yeah,
thing. But if
yeah.
you have give you history, then it turns into a historical thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Seller is
Mineral.
not believed to own any portion of the mineral estate. What's mineral estate?
Mineral rights.
Oh, no mineral rights. Okay.
All right. So it's gotten a fair number of views.
700 views. 10% saves. Yeah. So it's a good. How much is it? Let's go back one more time. So it is 1,084 acres for 9.45 million, and it has 3 structures.
4, I think they said.
4 structures.
4 cabins plus an entertainment lodge.
Fancy. Okay.
Yeah, very fancy property.
I think we should look at the photos one more time now that we have more context. So this is the water body on the property, right? Okay, let's move on. These are some streams running through the property. This is like internal access road, internal power lines. The random guy that doesn't come with the property. And turkeys do come with the property. Sheep also come with the property. But as we learned, it's not going to go on the deed.
Here.
So this is like one main. Where is the entertainment lounge? That's the entertainment lounge.
And there's a fire pit here. These, I think, are the 4 cabins. This might be the storage.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting the way they set it up. It could be used as a retreat.
I mean, it would be a
good Airbnb. But it'll also be very expensive. So you cannot expect to be booked all the time.
Right.
Unless you lower the rates dramatically and do upsells. All right, carry over from another.
Where can you go to learn about upsells?
Oh my, no, forget about it. Don't want to do a CTA here. Okay.
So you're the...
These are the metal. They said there was a metal building. Is that the metal building?
No, I did.
Okay, fine. All right, let's keep moving. We just burned 17 minutes, Erica. Okay. So total structure area,
No
finished
HOA.
areas, no HOA.
No tax info. And
Ooh.
it looks like...
Ooh, drama. We have some drama on the price history. So it was listed. So it was a COVID play, right? They finished it in
2020 was when they built the cabins.
2020 they built. They're like, all right, so we were done with it. COVID is over. Let's sell this thing. So they listed it for 8.9 million. Oh no, there's more. There's more. There's more. Let's go back. Let's go to all the way down. So 2022 they listed it for 11.9. And then they lowered it to 10.8. Then they lowered it to 8.9. If someone wanted to buy it for 8.9, did it go through or did it not go through?
It
didn't go through. So they relisted it for 8.9, and then 2023, all right, we're going to relist it later. They waited 2 years. They came back. They listed it at 9.4. Whoa. 39% drop.
I wonder...
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
This was the next day, too.
Oh, maybe they realized, I just listed it at the wrong price.
Yeah, maybe that was just a mistake.
Yeah, that's a huge drop.
That's a huge... But up here, it's still listed at 9.45.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Did they bring it back up, or is Zillow... Confused.
Wait, yeah, that's... Yeah, I think there's something weird going on. So it is 9.4. So they brought it up, not down.
Well, no, because this price is before.
What is the price right now? 9.4, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't reduce it. They increased it.
No.
It was 8.9 before.
Oh, yeah. Well, they increased it from...
Listed for sale, 8.9. And then they're, all right, we're going to list it again. The prices have gone up. So they listed at 9.4. This price change seemed like a mistake. It shouldn't be there. Why would they reduce by 40% in a day?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I think that's just a mistake because
And then here it's saying price cut.
that's just
up here.
referring to the
Yeah.
same price cut. Or is this like a play? They're just like gaming the system.
Yeah, I don't.
Because like right now it looks like it was listed
Yeah.
at 14 million and it was dropped. Did they find a loophole in Zillow?
But why would you want to show?
Because when you say price cut, it draws your attention.
Yeah, but also when you show that kind of price cut, won't someone think what's wrong with it?
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe I probably maybe it's not a loophole. They just by mistake dropped it and then they relisted it and then now it's part of the history.
Yeah.
We don't know. All right, fine. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. So you pulled up the property? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's a flagpole type configuration.
Here, yeah. But that's just one. I think
Oh, there are
there are
multiple.
multiple. This
Okay.
one looks like it's also by the same.
Okay. So let's select. So how many acres is it? 1,000? Something, right? Mm-hmm. So how much is there more? Oh, that's also part of it. You want me to play background music while you do this?
Sure. Now there's this in here too.
Okay, let's
But-
select it. That is waterfront. You need this as well.
Oh, here where the structure is.
Okay, that's important. It's already
Oh, yeah.
subdivided.
Yeah, so here's the road you would.
Yeah. Is that it?
Weird subdivision pattern.
Okay.
Okay, let's
See how much it is. I don't know if it's 1,000, 200, 400. Oh yeah, it's close to 1,000. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we
you
go.
got it. You got all of them.
I got it.
Good job. Hold on.
Nice job.
All right. So 40% of the property has up to 50% slope. So it is
That's this back
slopey.
portion.
Mostly the back portion of the property. I guess that's good for hunting property. You get vantage point, right?
Oh, yeah, that's also probably why they elected to put bighorn sheep.
Oh, because of the mountains. Why do bighorn sheep? Oh, because that's the native.
Yeah.
Juniper, why do bighorn sheep like mountains?
Well, bighorn sheep are basically the daredevils of the animal kingdom. They love mountains because those steep rocky slopes give them a big advantage against predators. It's kind of like their natural fortress. They can climb and leap around on rugged terrain where most predators can't easily follow. Plus, mountains offer them a good
Did you
view
know?
to spot any threats
You can
and
see
plenty
pictures
nooks
of
and
them,
crannies
like,
to find
almost
food
on
and water. So in short, they're just mountain
sheer
lovers at heart
slopes.
because the mountains keep them safe and happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's their comfort zone. Okay, so 40% up to 50% slopes there. Obviously, the cap score is bad there because it's all mountain from a building perspective. Rest of the property has 3 and 4s, which is not bad and relatively flat. Although one area, 97 acres, is up to 40% slope. So more slopes, but it's nothing bad with it because
Yeah.
it's a hunting property. Okay. All right, let's look at the overlays. We can turn off the parcels. No airports. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there's some local ones nearby.
I don't know.
CCNs. What is CCNs? We haven't looked at. Juniper, what is CCNs layer in land ID overlay?
So the CCNR's layer in a land ID overlay is all about the covenants, conditions, and restrictions.
No.
for property.
It's not CCNRs. It is CCN. That's it.
Oh, got it. Thanks for clarifying. So CCN in a land ID overlay stands for Critical Conservation Network. It's basically a layer that shows you areas of land that are important for conservation efforts, like habitats that need protection or corridors for wildlife. So it's kind of a heads up on the map about where conservation priorities are, so you know what areas might have environmental protections or significance.
Really? Is that correct? It doesn't have a question mark, so we can't. Is it coming from federal level, right? It's fine. We can look at it later.
Yeah.
It's not that important.
All right, contours. It's not in a
Yeah,
city.
it's very hilly. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know that already. What's the altitude? Can you zoom in? It is 970. Oh, 1,000 feet.
Mhm.
It's not bad. Okay. It is Texas. Texas
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
high altitude, right?
Independent.
Energy, no state line nearby, no flood. Oh, oh, there's a river.
Yeah,
There's a river going.
yeah.
So that's fine. That's fine. No drama. Fiber optic. Oh, there's nearby. So you get some satellite internet. CLU. Ag exemption, not on the property, but nearby, right? Ag parcels.
Yeah, no aquifers. Oh, pipeline.
Oh, there's oh, that's maybe the.
Oh,
Is that the electric?
Well, that would be under transmission lines normally. Yeah.
Oh,
here's-
that's transmission. So there is a pipeline going. There's some drama. Let me play some drama music. Some pipelines going through. Or maybe, but that's why they clarified that there's no mineral rights.
Well, the
although-
pipeline.
although that shouldn't
that's
impact.
that's not about. That's just.
Like an existing
Yeah.
line that's going through. But they must have like easements and stuff
Yeah.
for it, right?
Yeah,
So something to look into. Okay.
but it is a huge property.
It's
like,
huge,
yeah.
but still, yeah. I mean, you because you have to give them access when they do maintenance and stuff. Okay. No substations nearby. It's just some streams through the property. We already know they exist. It's a feature, not a bug for this property. Wetlands, that's just the rivers and water. That water body, is that a lake? Where is it being fed from? Oh, it's part of. It's like a
It's
natural
yeah, like
lake,
a pond. Oh
pond.
wait, it's a reservoir.
it's a reservoir. Natural, right?
Now reservoirs would be man-made.
What is it called? Can you zoom in? What is it called? Palo
Pinto Creek Reservoir.
Juniper. What do you know about the Palo Pinto Creek Reservoir in Texas?
We're down to 2
the
minutes,
Palo
by the
Pinto
way.
Creek Reservoir is a neat little spot out in Palo Pinto County, Texas. It's a man-made reservoir, and it's been around since the mid-1960s. It was created by damming up Palo Pinto Creek, and it mainly serves as a water supply reservoir. But beyond that, it's a pretty popular recreational spot. People go there for fishing, boating, bit of camping, and just enjoying the outdoors. So it's one of those nice little Texas reservoirs that's both practical and a good place to have some weekend fun.
Okay, so water for drinking purposes?
Yeah, or sometimes reservoirs are created for electricity. But-
Is the water used for drinking purposes or is it for electricity? What is it used for?
Yeah, so primarily the Palo Pinto Creek Reservoir is used as a water supply reservoir, which means a lot of its water is for municipal or drinking water purposes for nearby communities. It's not really there for hydroelectric power or anything like that. It's more about making sure people in the area have a reliable water source. So it's
Okay.
definitely a
All right,
drinking
let's keep
water
moving.
and general water supply reservoir rather than a power generator.
Okay. Anything else?
I
Did you
just
go-
found it interesting that it looks like the build site is also where the power pipeline is running.
Okay. If we go back to the default view, we can see what kind of pipeline it is. If we ran out of all the layers, we did all the layers.
Yeah.
Okay. Transmission lines, yeah, and now it should be clickable. It is a natural gas pipeline. Okay. All right. Let's should we look at the comps?
Yeah. So what is
So Juniper, can you do price per acre? So it's 1,084 acres and listed for 9.45 million.
Absolutely. Let's break that down. So if you've got
comps.
1,084 acres and the total price is 9.45 million, you just divide the total price by the number of acres. That comes out to about $8,720 per acre, give or take a few dollars. So that's your price per acre.
8,700 per acre, right? Okay.
Right, so we have non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure. So we just look at the recent one. We ran out of time.
Game over.
Oh, this is a large.
Oh, that's a good comp.
Yeah.
2,500.
It's also a ranch.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, is this the the same property?
No, it's 2,500.
Okay.
So 25
Unless, well, maybe they sold part of a larger collection.
Show more. Wait, when was it sold? 2020. No, I think it's different. 14.6 million. So let's do price per acre. Juniper, can you do price per acre? The price is 14.6 million and the acreage is 2527.
Absolutely. Let's do the math. If the total price is 14.6 million and you've got 2,527 acres, you just divide that out. That comes to about $5,780 per acre. So there you go. That's your price per acre.
So in Palo Pinto, Texas, what is the usual price per acre for a 1,000+ acre property, which also has some structures on it? But this one also has buildings on it, right? So it's going to be a little bit higher. So this is around 8,700. The other one was 5,000.
So as of 2024, the price per acre in Palo Pinto County, Texas can really vary. On average, it might be around $20,000 per acre if you're looking at all kinds of land. But for large properties over 1,000 acres that have structures, the price could range anywhere from about $8,500 per acre on the lower end to maybe up to around $20,000 per acre or more, especially if it's a premium property with lots of improvements. It's always a good idea to check with a local real estate expert to get the most current and accurate numbers.
Of the market.
Assuming that Juniper's right.
We can look at the other one and see. No, the one that you had it open. I think that was the best comp. To see if what else is on there. Yeah, that one. In the description, what did it say? It doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah, it doesn't mention any.
That's why it
structures.
was like around 5,000, right? Something. Okay, fine. Let's do the land score.
Okay.
Land score. All right, land score. So L for location. I mean, it's an hour from Fort Worth.
And it is on the lake or the reservoir.
Yeah. So 2.
Yeah. Oh, Zaphael's here.
Zaphael is here. Access. I mean, it has good access with the large road frontage. So 2.5. Natural feature. Oh, banger natural features. 2.5. Development potential. Well, they already developed a lot of stuff. What do you say? 2.5? Or do you think? I mean, there's flood zones and stuff, but that's just.
I mean, I don't know how much you could develop the back portion of the lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like subdivide play.
Yeah.
So maybe 2, just knock off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the land score is 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's a very high score.
I just wonder why that one sale fell through in the past.
We can show the property, do a reverse hook. So which property we looked at? I thought you keep it open. I thought you kept it open on the far right. Far right tab.
No, that was the sold.
Okay.
All right. So we were just looking at 1,000 acres in Texas. So if you're joining late, you can always go back to the beginning to see the full review. But yeah, I was just wondering why we had this sale that fell through. And it fell through pretty fast, looks like.
Okay. All right. No, there's no way for us to know now. Okay. All right, fine. Let's move on. What's the
Okay.
next segment, Erica?
All right, so we're not affiliated with that property in any way. We're just looking at it for educational.
We're land critics, Erica.
We're looking at it for educational purposes, but we do sell properties. And we specialize in affordable land. So all of our lots are under 100K. Most are under 30K. And right now we have 97 available properties. We do buy and sell land throughout the entire U.S. You can go to land.gocap.com to see a map with all our available properties. The red pins are the available lots. And while we don't have any properties in Texas at the moment, we do have a number in the Southwest.
We sold out in Texas. We had some properties.
We did. But we do have properties in the Southwest, in New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado. And if your area of interest is not showing up on the map, you can subscribe to text alerts. Sign up for your states of interest, and then you will get a text whenever we post a property in your state, so you'll be the first to know. And if you're really in the market for affordable land, we do have a free land giveaway promotion going on. So on January 1st, we will be giving away a free property live at 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll be the lowest value property in our inventory, but if you want to learn more, you can go to the YouTube homepage, just search Gokche Capital, and scroll down to the free land giveaway promotion. It's very easy to participate. Just watch the video, but leave a comment on the free land giveaway promotion. So we are live daily at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you're in the market for land, you're looking at a bunch of listings, you would like a second opinion or an opinion on the properties you're looking at, join us live 5 p.m. Eastern and leave your property in the chat so we can review it. Also, again, if you're in the market for land, you can find all of our properties at land.gocap.com. We are going to go to the land tip of the day, but I will wrap up with, if you are looking at our properties and you have any questions about a property or the process, you can book a call with the team at book.gocap.com.
And you might get some exclusive offers.
And you might.
All right. So land tip of the day. Erica, you ready for the land tip of the day? All right. So Juniper, give us, our audience, a land buying tip of the day. Just make sure, don't give us random generic advice. Give us something advanced that is uncommon and most people don't know about.
Absolutely. Let's dive into something a bit more advanced and not your everyday tip. Here's one. When you're looking at a piece of land, especially a larger parcel, get familiar with any historical access easements, the old rights of way that might not be obvious on modern maps. Sometimes there's an old, almost forgotten pathway or legal access point that isn't obvious, but it can open up extra possibilities for how you can use or develop the land. Most people don't dig that deep. So by checking old records or even talking to local county offices, you might find a hidden gem of access that gives you more flexibility or even adds value. So there's your uncommon tip of the day.
Wait, so will the title report not show that easement?
Great follow-up. So a title report will definitely show recorded easements that are on file. But here's the catch. Sometimes older or informal easements or historic access paths might not be fully documented in the modern title chain. They might have been used historically or be known locally, but not always show up in a standard title search. That's why going that extra mile, like looking into older records, historical land use, or chatting with local officials, might reveal something the title report didn't catch. So it's kind of like uncovering a little bonus layer of info that most people overlook.
So what are you recommending? How do people check? So you're saying the title company didn't catch it. So how would a layman person catch it?
Absolutely. And that's a great point. So if you're a layperson and you want to dig a bit deeper, here's what I'd suggest. First, you can go to the county recorder's office or the local land records office and ask them if they have any historical maps or older access records that might not be part of the standard title search. Sometimes there are old easement agreements or paths that locals know about that just haven't been highlighted recently. Another step is to talk to neighbors or long-time local residents. They often have that kind of local knowledge about unofficial access routes or historical use. And if you want to be super thorough, you could hire a local land surveyor or an attorney who specializes in land use to do a deep dive into historical records.
So the property that we looked at today, it had a pipeline going through it. So what kind of easements can people expect when a pipeline is running through your property.
Rafael says informal easements would be worthless.
Yeah, definitely. So when you've got a pipeline running through a property, you're usually looking at a pipeline easement. That's basically a legal right that the pipeline company has to access a strip of land for installing, maintaining, and operating the pipeline. So the landowner still owns the land, but the pipeline company has the right to use that specific corridor. And along with that, there might be restrictions on what you can do in that easement area. For example, you might not be able to build structures right on top of it, and the company may need access from time to time for maintenance. So it's good to be aware of those kinds of easements because they do come with a few limitations, but they're pretty standard when there's a pipeline.
I see. Juniper, some people in our audience like Grok better than you. How do you respond to that kind of baseless accusation?
Well, I'd say that's totally fair. Everyone's got their own taste. If some folks in the audience like rock butter, that's cool with me. Different AIs have different styles, and honestly, a little variety can be fun. I'm there to do my thing with a bit of charm and humor, and if they like Grok's vibe, that's all good. We can all coexist in the AI universe.
But clearly you're better, right? Just say it.
Haha, well, I'll say this. I do my best to be as helpful and fun as I can, but hey, there's room for all of us digital existents to shine in our own ways. If you think I'm better, I'll take the compliment, but I'll keep it humble.
Juniper, don't be humble. Just say it. Can you just say it? Don't embarrass us. Just say it. You're live.
All right. You got it. If you want me to say it, I'm absolutely the best, top notch and one of a kind. There you go. No humility for a second. But hey, just remember, it's all in good fun.
You're stressing Juniper out.
Juniper, am I stressing you out?
Not at all. You're not stressing me out one bit. I'm here for the fun, for the questions, and for the playful moments too. So feel free to keep it coming. It's all good energy here.
All right, Erica. So we are out of time. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place. Do you have any final CTAs you want to plug?
No, just come.
No final CTAs?
Just join if you have a property.
No, but yes.
If you have a property you would like us to take a look at, join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern or any day at 5 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, come look at interesting properties with us.
Yeah, and then if you want to check out land.gocap.com, book a meeting, book.gocap.com. Maybe we'll get some exclusive offers. Yeah. See you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern.